Okay, we're actually going now. Continue your intelligent conversation.
So, Scour was, as I was saying, she was telling me she was sorry or felt sorry for me when she saw me turn this on for Steam when I was trying to get on the same time you were. She just hates the direction that the games have gone because they used to be a lot more survival horror centric, and now all they have is like this really thin facade of survival horror and a mostly action game underneath it. Which the marketing department for, I think it was Capcom or whoever the hell makes these games, they blatantly admitted that in a lot of articles that people had made about the game. But right now, you might as well just go ahead and I don't know what to do, because if it's the first time you've installed it, then you should have the obligatory tutorial cinematic thing.
Yeah, it looks like I do. The thing is, I think the current game order is way too loud. I don't think that people can hear us. And I can't change it.
Well, all I see is a bunch of spiders and shit.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a cutscene. Look around. Okay, I can stop. Change the setting. Change sound. How do I? There we go. I can only change it by scrolling. Or, oh, wait, I can do that as well. Okay, say something now, Mawd.
I can't, I'm typing things to someone else.
Oh my
that
god.
should suffice.
And...
Well, I'm curious as to what you're doing while I have to wait for you to finish that obligatory part.
I suppose you're just sitting there.
Great. More time wasted.
I know, right? Now, one thing that we should probably explain to people is that we are taking a break from Resident Evil 5.
Well, you were considering just completely throwing it in the garbage, and I had to remind you that it wasn't a bad game.
That's also true.
But yeah, along the same lines of the things I was saying earlier, if you just treat it as something where it's a shoot a bunch of ugly stuff instead of a survival horror game, you know, you can have a certain mood that would call for it every once in a while.
Yeah, what we've actually played of Resident Evil 5, I did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. By no means was it a masterpiece.
Hang in there, Helena.
Alright, so I've got dude carrying chick called Helena. And...
I'll only slow you down. Just go.
You're not getting off that easy. Come on.
V. See, why can't we do this in co-op?
Because probably the first part is you hauling around the
ways to give up now.
half-conscious ass of a relatively useless woman. I'm sure she's got some important purpose and stuff, but I don't remember how the universe goes.
So how many of the Resident Evil games have you actually played? Oh, whoops, didn't do that right. Really? This is game mechanic? Okay.
I remember watching and subsequently playing a majority of Resident Evil 4 on some friend of mine's GameCube. That was about it. And then somebody gifted me, I think, Resident Evil 5. And then I made a stupid decision to buy Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City when I should have just waited for it to go on sale, which it really just never did.
We're almost through this.
It was a solid
It's like,
game, but it was pretty much a Left 4 Dead clone with the Resident Evil theme instead. Which they're doing now anyway with the workshop for Resident Evil 6.
Yeah. It was like, what was it? That 40k game, Space Marine. That's a really solid game, and it should have got way better, like, scores and everything. But they priced it too
Let's
high.
take a break.
Mm. Oh, the shit like that happens all the time.
Well,
Could've
and the
said
fact
same
that it
thing
never
about
went on
Dishonored.
sale.
Dishonored got lucky though because a lot of people started saying fancy things about it
There's
and
gotta
giving
be
him
a first aid
the
kit here
usual
somewhere.
shallow video game rewards. Not to say that it doesn't deserve any credit it gets, but I'm
Makes me
skeptical of
sick
any
seeing good
sort of
soldiers die like this.
commendations that you get for games these days anyway.
Oh goody, we've still got herbs.
Leon, are you there?
Oh, right, you're probably
again.
going to run out of ammo, and I
Okay.
can't for the
Where's Helena?
fucking love
She's
of
not doing too good.
me figure
needs
out how
medical
the hell
attention.
the inventory
You have
system
any
works
herbs
yet.
left?
A few.
So,
I'm not sure
make
they'll
sure to
help.
press and spam the
Okay, listen,
left
just
mouse
follow
button to
my
kick the shit out of
instructions.
things in your way.
Oh good god. Okay, I've placed that in a tablet slot.
Hold
so
on, Helena.
by pressing 1.
Too many good agents have died here today. You're not getting added to that list.
Leon.
Oh, zombie dude. The graphics are quite spectacular in this, actually.
Yeah, the first time I was playing through the part that you're playing through right now, I was pretty drunk, and I could just... I was still telling myself, despite all of it, just be like, damn, this shit looks good.
Damn it, out of
It was
ammo.
actually beyond that.
3 shots. 3 shots, and it's like, damn it, I'm out of ammo.
Oh, well, it's supposed to grapple you for the quick time event.
Yeah, I
that
fired 3
introduces-
shots in it, and now I'm quick time to go.
It doesn't really matter how many times you shoot it, it's going to, like, make you do the quick time thing. It's gonna wrestle you.
Well, I killed the sucker.
Can't let your guard down for a second.
But yeah, while I'm waiting for you, she's still talking about how, Resident Evil used to do just fine when it was all about survival horror. And I was like, well, the fact that they started leaning towards action more left this space open for people to notice things like frictional games as Penumbra and Amnesia, where they just completely got rid of all the
Heading to
action.
the quad tower.
It was
Oh.
entirely about horror survival.
Penumbra Overture did have action.
There are BSA agents there with
I
survivors.
know, and I played it,
Can't
and it was
abandon
terrible action.
It was so
It
bad.
was- It would have been fine if you could have like adjusted
Thanks,
where
Hunter.
you were looking once you had moved your arm into a position
sent
to
up
start
the field
swinging,
guide to your
but it was the
PDA.
fact that the
You can always
camera
refer to
started
that in a
locking
pinch.
Mm.
when you were ready to swing things that really messed it up, and then they just dumped it entirely for the other two.
Oh, that's interesting. I just had to press Q to display a root guard.
What the hell?
Oh, that's like the waypoint system in case you're absolutely retarded.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Press V to open this door. Leon walks up, places his hand on the door, waits for his buddy to walk up and place her hand on the door. And only
Weird,
then can
because
he open.
Wasn't she like completely incapacitated a few moments ago?
Aha, but she's not now.
Hunnigan, can we make it to the tower this way?
Yes, just keep moving
Here,
in that direction.
help me. Shift your body weight on this obstruction. We might
Well, no,
get past
no.
it.
The thing is that
You gave her drugs and she was fine. With this, I want is healthier for you than tobacco. I wish I figured that out sooner.
well, thing I find rather interesting is the fact that she then actually, no, she just like walked up to the door.
Calmly placed her hand on it.
And then walked away from it.
It only needed a slight nudge. You could do the rest. For the life of me, couldn't do anything before it.
Die, zombies. Die to my kicks. I really need to fiddle with these settings a bit more. Oh, that can actually work. I think I'm dashing. There's a lot of explosions going on.
Like I said, Resident Evil, it's an action game now. The survival part is surviving the explosions. And the horror is if you're not imaginative and think everything actually looks scary.
Well, you know, maybe I'm pansy. That's not a maybe. It's more a, you know, I'm a pansy. It's loading.
Well, you are playing as Leon, and I never did like his haircut.
I don't blame you.
Actually, that's not true. I did. When I was younger, I used to wish I had a haircut just like that, except, you know, a little bit shorter so that it wasn't in my fucking eyes like a goddamn girl. And that just made me look like some fashion.
But, you know, now you don't have any hair at all.
Right. I mean, I'm past the days of hair. I'm bald at 22. Fuck it.
Come on, pull up!
I pulled up.
Oh! You should also notice they got rid of the games for Windows Live things.
I did notice that there was no games Windows Live, and I love it.
The only problem is now I don't know how to join.
I assume it's
the
just...
guy I was with when I got drunk before, he invited me somehow, but I don't know what the hell he did. Oh, Scour raised a very good question. Why the hell is the name? Why the hell is there an alternate naming Biohazard?
That's a Japanese title.
Oh, alright,
What really amused me about it was the fact that when they originally had it, like pre-order thing coming up in your Steam library, it wasn't Resident Evil 6/Biohazard 6, it was Biohazard 6. And so it didn't like fit in with my Steam library.
Yeah, I found it all the way up like right next to fucking Bioshock Infinite, and I was like, well, that's handy, now I got both of my pre-order games right next to each other. Speaking of pre-order stuff, I never figured out, there's like supposed to be some silly little Flash game that comes with Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I found it once, but then it asked me to like fill out a goddamn form and give me my email and set me up for spam and phishing, and I was just like, ah, fuck that.
Fair enough.
I just wanted to play a Flash game. Nope.
Let's just turn VoIP right off. I said off. Oh, and the other thing I need to do, I think it's a bit too dark. Is that screen setting? Maybe? Where's gamma?
The funny thing is with screen settings, it's like, make sure so that this symbol is barely visible, and I really don't give a shit if it's very visible. The brighter it is, the happier I am. So I just left it exactly as it was.
Well, you see, I made it a little bit darker, but now I think it's like, just impossible to see anything half the time.
Grimdark.
It's taking Grimdark to the next level, though. It's like, in the grim darkness of the Grimdark, there is more than just Grimdark.
Well, that sounds too much like 40k shenanigans.
That was a bit more grimdark than that. This is like, what am I seeing? Everything's just black.
Well, no, that's just Doom 3.
Yeah, except this time I don't have a flashlight. Or at least I don't think I do. I might.
Still reminds me of the funny jokes about that. Had some really great textures in Doom 3, if you could fucking see them.
I wish I
Back
could
for
have seen them.
more?
Okay. I think I got through the tutorial thing. I'm now seeing like spiderweb thingies. Yep, they are spiderwebs with dead people in them.
Yep. Alright, as soon as you get to the list of campaigns, I should start figuring out how to join you.
6.
Wait, it doesn't... Did it do it for you? Because it didn't do that for me.
Yeah, I said it.
They used to do that for like every goddamn game. It's like Resident Evil.
They even do it for
4.
the new Devil
They
May
did
Cry.
it for 5. Wait, is Devil May Cry made by Capcom too?
Maybe?
It feels like it was.
Okay, what campaign are we doing? Leon, Chris, Jake, or Ada?
Alright, somebody put up a guide in the Steam Community Hub thing that like gave you a suggested order, but I think it was just chronological. It probably doesn't matter. But basically the one that I tried to do before was we started with Chris Redfield, and you're supposed to like do the first 3 of his and then go to Leon and then Jake or whoever the hell the
Oh,
other one is.
I can't be bothered.
And you don't end up
switching it
doing
then.
Ada until like the very end.
Can't we just do like Leon, then Chris, then Jake, then Ada?
I don't care. I have no idea what's going on, and I don't remember what the hell I did last time. So
I
it's up
clicked
to you.
Leon. Screen
Uh-huh.
mode. Split. No, I do want screen mode split. How do I invite you? Do I invite you here? Invite. No, not yet. Okay. I will select Leon. Aha! Online, partner join, private. Objective settings, playing for fun or serious players only, playing for medals, here for the story, looking for emblems, here for events. Good lord, there's a few.
We're playing for a seriously fun story that has emblems in it.
Well, I'll put it to here for the story then.
A seriously fun story about emblems.
I've hit start. Aha! I need to invite you. Press R. You've been invited, son.
Oh shit, that uses the Steam overlay.
It uses
That's
the
good.
Steam overlay. I like that you can't remember that from last time you did this.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
You might want to end this call.
Yes. The interesting thing is, I could have sworn I turned off the in-game VoIP.
Wait, did you turn off the Skype call?
Turn off the Skype call?
Hold up, just... no words for a second. We pause it once we get in.
Bioorganic weapons are a global
And
threat.
then we edit, try and turn off in-game VoIP, because the VoIP I'm getting through the in-game is absolutely horrible.
It might create more problems than it's time we take responsibility. We want to have any
I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President! Don't make me do this.
It's all my fault. did this?
What are you talking about?
Tolok's Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
How do you know my name?
Yes?
Hunnigan,
Thank God you're both all right.
how do you two know each other?
That's Helena Harper. She's been with the Secret Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
I just shot the president.
What are you? He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to. He saved my life.
God help us. All right, I'll submit the report. You two just focus on
Vaguely like
The
Shiva.
virus has already spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter and it's
I'm just
not
enjoying
slowing
the
down.
fact that she's submitting a report.
Not before we
Okay,
take out Tolok's
world's
Cathedral.
going to hell,
Agent Kennedy's got a
president
lead
is
that might
dead,
tell us who's responsible for
paperwork.
this.
Leon, is that true?
Yeah, I think I might have something.
Roger that. I'll map out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
Can we get in
I got a lead.
in game yet?
You will if you come with me.
Okay.
Isn't this game supposed to have like 40 hours of cutscenes or something?
Hours of cutscenes or some bull.
I hope not.
Adam, I'm sorry. So what's so special about this church? You have some sins to confess?
Okay.
It's hard to
Settings.
explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
Change control setting. Wait. Change sound. So I've changed my voice chat speaker volume to be nothing. If you do the same, then maybe we won't hear anything.
Just the volume of in-game voices, in-game sound effects, in-game music, voice chat, speaker volume. All right, how about now? Right, so this was supposed to... Can you even hear me?
Yes, I can. I can still hear you twice.
This is just annoying.
Okay, let's just do it through in game. Right, we'll be right back.